Hi everyone, this is Debbie Henderson from Debbie's Designs. Welcome to my weekly afternoon tea time and a card. Just going to wait a little bit just to get so everybody can find me. I just have a few announcements that I'll hold on, I'm just trying to find you. Okay, I've got you guys. Hi Lisa. Okay, I'm on. So just a few announcements before I get started on my 3D project. We have a sale going on. It started yesterday up to the 18th. A lot of discounted products. So make sure you check out the sale. And one thing, anyone that's interested in joining the Stampin' Up family, you guys can use the sale products in with your total, the $125 that you get to pick. So you actually get to pick more products because everything's on sale. So a great time to join. If you need help doing that, contact me. I would love to have you on my team. As far as let me dig out my stamp sets, the Frame Flores and the Framed and Festive, the collection that we have going on right now, these gold adhesive back swirls have sold out. These are all gone. So you cannot use the one item number for the collection. You're going to have to enter all of the products singly because the collection is no longer available because these are sold out. So make sure if you're still interested in the paper, the dies, and the 2 stamp sets, make sure you enter those as individual products. And lastly, a reminder that this is my free card kit for the month of November. Anyone that places an order, you'll get all the parts and pieces to create a card just like this one. And that's using the products that I just showed you from the Fitting Flores collection. Okay, I am creating with you tonight something that you guys have probably seen before, but I haven't seen anybody do this for a long time. So I thought with this pretty paper that we've got, and I'm using the Leaves of Holly stamp set. Actually, I forgot to dig out my Season's Greeting is what I'm using. That's the only stamp I'm using tonight out of the Leaves of Holly bundle. But look at this pretty paper. I thought it was perfect for my project tonight. Look at all the holly berries, the holly leaves, just everything is just beautiful. And I'll flip it over and you get more of single colors on this. I got one missing somewhere. It's one that I cut. Oh, right here. This is one that I cut already. If you have not purchased this paper, you'll love it. I mean, look at the detail. I'm going to show you the project that I made using this one, a completed project. And tonight I'm using this one just to show you the difference between the dark and the light. Okay, let me show you my project. It's a 3D Christmas star, and I used the designer paper to do that with. Look how beautiful that is. You could actually use this as an ornament, or you could put this on a gift to decorate the top of a gift as a gift topper. And I'm sure some of you guys have seen this. And it's so easy, and I hope you'll give it a try. Now I've gone ahead and cut out everything I need ahead of time using the dies. I've got the 2 bold die cuts, the 2 detailed. So this is Old Olive, Mossy Meadow, Poppy Parade for the holly berries, and then we've got the silver foil that's going to be glued on top of that. I also have the open leaf trinkets, a 14-inch piece of the twine from Simply Elegant Trim. I'm actually going to dig it out because I need to do a bow also. So you could use the gold or the silver. I don't have a lot of gold left. That's why I opted to go with silver. And you need 2 pieces of designer paper 6 by 6. Now I only have one here because I don't want to make you watch this twice. I've already gone ahead and done one of these. You can see this is what it looks like after it's folded. I've got a bone folder, and I have, oh, I didn't get my ink, the Poppy Parade ink, and a piece of white for the sentiment. Now, I find that when you're gluing something like this, it's really bulky. So I'm actually using a hot glue gun so it won't fall apart. If you do use a hot glue gun, please be careful. You know how much they hurt if you touch any of that glue. Now let's get started. So I'm going to bring, this is what we're going to be creating, part 2, because I've already done 1. And you just need 4 score lines. So you're going to go in half at 3. We're going to turn it once, in half at 3. And then we're going to go diagonally. So you see where this black line always helps me when I'm doing diagonal, because I can line it right up on that line. Diagonal 1 and diagonal 2. So I'm going to repeat in case someone's just joining. This is 6 inches long. You're going to go in the middle at 3, turn 3, diagonal 1, and diagonal 2. So 4 score lines. Next, we need scissors. Now on each score line going across, not the diagonal ones, you're going to snip, and I'm just eyeballing about halfway. It doesn't have to be perfect. So we're going to do this 4 times. Okay, so you can see that I went about halfway. My center is right here. Now I'm going to turn this over. And first of all, I'm going to fold on all the score lines. So we're going to fold 4 times. This will just make it easier when we start gluing everything. Okay, now we're going to go towards one corner. You're going to take this and you're going to bring it down to the score line. So you can see this is this fold right here, because we already scored this. You're folding here, and then we're going to fold a 3rd time. And make sure when you're doing this that everything is nice and neat on the tip. You want those tips to be pointy. So we're going to do this 4 times. Again, up to the score line. If you find that you're having a hard time bending right here, just take your bone folder. See how I went inside first? Okay, here's number 2. How many of you guys have made one of these before? This is an old tutorial technique, whatever you want to call it. It's been around for a long time. It's a great way to use up your designer paper. It's a great way to decorate for Christmas. Whoops, one more. I'm having a hard time seeing my scored line. So you can see it's starting to take shape. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Now it's flat. We want to make it so that it's a 3D. So what we're going to do, here's where the glue gun comes in. I'm going to add glue to the outside of one of these, and I'm going to bring it over. I'm going to show you the other one just to make sure. See how I have about 1/4 of an inch where it's overlapping. I did a little bit more on this one. Here's number 2. I have to lay my glue gun down each time, so if you want, you can always take your bone folder, put it on the inside and press down. We're almost done. Here's number 3. Again, I'm going to put this in so I can press down. It makes it a little easier. Here's my last one. You know how when you get this glue on your skin, it hurts so bad, but you can't really peel it off, because then if you start peeling it off, then you'll burn your other finger. So when you do get that hot glue on you, kind of have to let it sit there and let it cool down, and it really hurts. Okay, there's my 2. Now I'm just gonna pinch right in the middle here to make sure that's nice, and look how nice that is. Now what we need to do is glue them this way. But before I do that, I have a string here on the back. And all I did was my 14-inch piece of twine. I make a knot. Now this is just something that I came up with. If you have an easier way, and you can see that I have it so that the pointy end of the second piece, so that means it needs to go right here. I'm going to add some glue right there in the middle. I'm going to put the knot so it's inside. Okay, and I'm just going to press down on that. Let me see if I can get I don't want to touch it with my finger. Okay, now I'm going to add glue to each corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we're going to eyeball this right there. I'm just going to push what I was looking at is to make sure this is centered on each one. I'm just going to push that together, and you can see that my little loop is here for the back. And that's all nice and glued. Now what I'm going to do is add one more drop of glue, just so my twine will sit up there. Trying to flatten it out a little bit. I just gotta hold it for a minute just so it won't let go on me. Okay, that's all set. Now I'm gonna work on this part. So let me get all of my pieces. Here's my 2 holly berries, or holly leaves, not berries. Those come in 2 sizes. You can see that one is a little bit larger than the other. And this fits right on top. You guys know that my first love is always butterflies, and then second love is leaves. I love leaves of any type. So when I saw this set, it's mostly holly leaves, I had to get it. Okay, now here's number 2. And let's see, I'm going to try to put something under this so I can lift it up so you guys can see it. There we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue the little holly berry with the silver foil. Okay, there's my berries. Next, I'm going to do the sentiment. Now, I used real red on this one. I'm using Poppy Parade because to me, there's more Poppy Parade showing. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp that. And I separated the 2 words. So I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer. See if I can do this without cutting off my fingernail. Okay, there's one. I just need to cut off the ends just a tad. But these are a lot of fun. I hope you guys will give it a try. Okay, there's my 2 words. Now I'm going to go ahead and layer these together. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on one side because this one's actually going on top of this one. And then I glued the berries with dimensionals. That's going to go right here. And then I will use my mini dimensionals for the sentiment. Those fit on there perfectly. And you guys, next week is Thanksgiving, so I will not be live. So I'm going to miss a week. Just letting you know. Okay, that's going to go right here. I hope I get the... Yep, I did. The dimensionals were in the right spot. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't take the backing off this one. That's why it's moving around on me. Okay, there's that. Now I have to, where's my bling? I lost my bling. Okay, I'm just going to get another one. It's right here. I didn't see that. What I did with the bling, I'm actually going to glue this in place first, and then I'm going to glue or tie the bling around. So what I did is added hot glue just on the crease right here. I'm going to press that in place. Just hold it. And then I'm going to use the twine to tie the little bling in place. I'm going to thread that through. I'm actually going to use a couple glue dots so I can put it where it needs to go. And then I'll tie a bow. I'm gluing that right to the metal. Okay, so I want this tucked right underneath, right there. And then, let me see if I can do my bow. I'm going to come back around. I got the wrong end facing me. Okay. I want to loop that around the twine to the back. And then just create my bow. You could have done a bow separate and glued it on top of the little branch, but I liked threading it through. Okay, let me just make my loops a little smaller. Now, of course, I can't mail this to you. I always pick a winner. So what I will do, I will still pick a winner, and I will send you all the layers, and everything will be cut out so you can make your own. So the winner will get like a little mini kit, a little kit of what I made tonight. So there you go. There's my little 3D star. I hope you guys like the project. I hope you'll give it a try. I can't get this one to stand up. Hold on. There we go. Which one's your favorite? Do you like the white one better, or the, I'm going to call this the cherry cobbler one. That one's a little darker. I kind of like them both. So I hope you enjoyed my project, and I will see you in 2 weeks because, again, it's Thanksgiving next week, and I'm getting ready for a craft fair. So I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.